Did you know Sadiq Khan was a lawyer who got rich suing the police? Between 1996 and 2004, Sadiq Khan made £1.3 million of public money in legal aid from suing the police in 328 cases. As mayor, Sadiq Khan is in charge of the Met Police. In his first year, he cut their budget by £38 million and closed 38 police stations. Now, knife crime is up 60% and robbery has risen by 86%. Shaun Bailey spent 20 years as a youth worker, working with police and communities and advising the government on fighting crime.
Hello, I'm Shaun Bailey, and you join me today in North London to visit a family that's been severely affected by burglary. Hi, Leif. Good to see you.
Can I get you a tea or coffee?
I'd love a cup of tea.
So this is my family home that I live with my wife and my young son. We bought the house about a year ago and we had an attempted break-in. Our car window was vandalised, and then about a month ago, it was just before Mother's Day, we had somebody in do a little bit of cleaning for us. The clean wasn't very good, so we have some like baby monitor type cameras. My wife just had a look. She noticed that the lady was scouting the house out, FaceTiming somebody, taking photographs of the locks. I decided to report it to the police, and that was when the police officer on the phone said, no, this is quite commonplace. Organised criminal gangs will target a house. At a later date, somebody can return. A couple of weeks later, a couple of lads were trying to get into the house, and so we had to have that frank conversation. What would you do? You know, you've got your wife, your kids. The nearest police station to me is half an hour away. My local police stations were closed by Sadiq Khan. It's only a matter of time till all of us have some type of burglary, some type of assault, that when it does happen, it's only then that you realise that it is open season.
But when I say I'll provide 8,000 extra police officers, it's not a random figure I've pulled out the air. It's what I believe London needs to make the streets safe, but also our homes safe. If criminals are not pursued and prosecuted, they become bolder and bolder. It's very, very important that we send a message that being a criminal in London is risky. I'm going to reopen the 38 police counters that Sadiq Khan has closed.
This is a mayor that we have at the moment who literally got rich suing the police.
The Mayor of London is the Police and Crime Commissioner for London. It makes me wonder, does he have the right values for Londoners to make us safe?
On May the 6th, Londoners have a choice. I've spent my entire career working with police and communities across London. I've worked at the highest levels of government advising on crime and commit to an extra 8,000 police officers and reopening the 38 police stations closed by Mr. Khan. I'm Shaun Bailey, and I will make London safer for all of us. As I travel across our city, getting out my message, I noticed something. Londoners like my message of change. They like my plan to give London a fresh start. And with the polls narrowing, with people moving away from Sadiq Khan and towards me, we have a real chance of winning this election. But I need your help. Every vote counts. So last week, I put out a call to ordinary London voters just like you, and here's what they had to say.
I'm voting for Shaun Bailey on the 6th of May.
I'm backing Shaun Bailey.
I'm voting for Shaun Bailey.
I'll be backing Shaun Bailey.
I'm voting for Shaun Bailey.
As a young person and first-time voter, I'll be voting for Shaun Bailey.
He's honest.
He works with us and not against us, because he's actually listening to Londoners, and I'm fed up with Sadiq Khan.
People are fed up with the congestion charges, high crime rates, bankrupt TfL.
I think he'll be bringing a refreshingly new approach.
He's going to be tough on crime.
8,000 more police officers.
He's actually going to be opening those closed police stations, and it's going to make us feel much safer.
He'll be helping young people get out of crime by providing 32 new youth centres and 4,000 new youth workers.
He plans to get young people like me on the housing matter.
I love his idea of 100,000 homes for £100,000.
He will reverse council tax and congestion charge hikes.
Shaun will also reverse the LTNs that are causing so much havoc.
I think it's time for a change.
Because I want a safer and cleaner city.
Let's give London a fresh start.
Let's give London a fresh start.
Vote for Shaun Bailey and give London a fresh start.
Let's give London a fresh start.
I'm Shaun Bailey's mum, and I'm voting for Shaun.
Good luck, Shaun Bailey.
Let's give London a fresh start.
Vote for Shaun Bailey this Thursday, May the 6th.